So today I want to talk about a game that I've yet to feature on the channel, but myself and a lot of other folks have their eyes on, which is Project L, the upcoming fighting game from Riot Games. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Riot Games, they are also the makers of League of Legends and Valorant, which are two very, very big games in their respective genres. So you can already see why Riot Games coming out with a fighting game for the first time is already a big deal. Now, as for me and why I'm personally excited about it, is because it's going to be a tag-based assist fighter with a 2v2 format, which of course already brings comparisons to something like a Marvel vs. Capcom or a Dragon Ball FighterZ, which if you're familiar with this channel at all, you can see why this game is going to be in my wheelhouse. It's also been confirmed to be free to play, which we can get more into in another video as far as the free to play format, but it's going to be one of the first big fighting games to ever do it, with the only other one being Multiversus from Warner Brothers, which came out this year. Now, as for the roster, it is going to be dealing with the League of Legends characters from the world of Runeterra, which is a lot of characters. I think it's over like 140 in League of Legends, has a huge fan base, so there's a lot of people excited to see what Riot's going to do with a fighting game. I've never personally played League of Legends, but what has me interested in these characters is Arcane, the Netflix series. Fantastic. I loved Arcane. Can't wait for season 2. So as for me personally, that's where my investment in these characters is going to be coming from, and it's exciting to see them come to life in a fighting game. It's also going to be cool to see which characters Riot picks, because it's obviously not going to be a fighting game with 150, 140 characters. No way, no how. So it's also going to be cool to see which ones that are going to be coming to the game and make the final roster. Now, to talk a little bit more about some of the people behind the game, I have to mention the Cannon brothers, who have been around the fighting game community and have been very important to the fighting game community for quite a while. The Cannon brothers are the founders of EVO, the biggest fighting game tournament in the world to this day, and also created rollback netcode. The same rollback netcode, GGPO, that is finally coming to Dragon Ball FighterZ that I was just talking about in another video. They created it. So that's two more things that we could be sure of when it comes to Project L, is that it's going to have fantastic netcode with hardly any connection issues, and then it's also going to have some competitive integrity to it with a tournament scene, all of that from Riot Games, because that's how Riot does it, and they have some good people behind it to make sure that it gets done in the right way for the fighting game community. So as for now, I think that pretty much covers the basics of Project L, including why I'm personally excited about it and going to be bringing it to the channel a bit. We can get into some more things later on as far as some of the simplified controls that are going to be coming to the game, the free-to-play model itself, digging into that a little bit more, and character possibilities. Look through the League of Legends roster a little and see what characters stand out. But as for the video, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to like it and subscribe to the channel. There's always much more content on the way, and I'll see y'all later.